You know, Doris, at this time of the season, coaches of struggling teams may start to feel a little bit of heat. And as you and I know, that can be a distraction.
Like, Kevin, losing is hard, even when it's expected. It's hard for the players, for the staff, and for the fans. So many times it's about the expectation. Is a team underperforming? Then an owner can start to get antsy.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the small forward.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now Claxton after the missed three from Chet Holmgren. And there's the pass to Giddey. Doubled by Bridges. Williams with a clean look, and the three ball is good.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Dinwiddie against Gilgeous-Alexander. And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. Now here's Giddey for three. Williams. It's hauled in by Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Doubled by Bridges. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is good.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that three-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Inside, Claxton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Dort. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Boy, catch and shoot situation. If Lu Dort starts knocking these down, good night.
For three, Bridges. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Dort wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, for Lu Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Count the basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Passes it to Giddey. And that one, good.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Dort against Bridges. Claxton, no good. The Thunder leading by 4. The pass to Holmgren. And the Thunder another 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now, Dinwiddie. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Pass to Dinwiddie. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Giddey. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Clock at 6. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Doris, you don't see many players in the NBA that play the way Lou Dort does. Wow.
Kevin, this guy is legit as a defensive player in the NBA. Loves to do the dirty work. May play the 2-guard position, but his frame and his game play more like a forward. The kid plays with so much ferocity.
Now Williams, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Williams. Holmgren's got 7 points. Nets trail by 7. Dinwiddie outside to the inside. Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Williams for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bridges outside. Here's Claxton. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Bridges with the steal. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Personal foul, 10 seconds.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Now here's Williams. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Williams with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Kicks it out to Johnson. Connects from 3-point range. Johnson's got 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Holmgren wide open. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Claxton finds Dinwiddie. Claxton with it, working on Williams. A shot's good from Claxton.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
To the wing on the left. A good look from Holmgren. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Claxton with it. Wallace on him. Out to Bridges. No good from outside.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 15-5 run here. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Claxton. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitutions.
8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 3-pointer. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, you have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make an impact defensively.
It's been all about Cameron Johnson for Brooklyn. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we'll be back with you shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Claxton. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Thomas over to help. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dinwiddie against Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Williams fires from deep. Johnson with the rebound. The Nets with the lead. Bridges passes to Claxton. Outside Thomas. Dinwiddie outside. Out to Bridges. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. It's Thomas outside. Rebound by Williams. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Williams. Shoots the 3. That shot off. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Claxton with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dinwiddie for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
So it's the Thunder now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Over to the left wing. Joe, good. Joe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Bridges. The little short-range fadeaway off target. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Defended by Dinwiddie.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Dinwiddie misses in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wallace misses. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Claxton. He's got 8. Over Williams. And the Nets miss again.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
That's tipped. Bridges left side. Dinwiddie wide open. Good on the triple. Dinwiddie's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder. And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy with scoring, but don't sleep on his passing skills.
Sharps checked in for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. Giddey's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
Bridges shot, good. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Rockets. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges with the steal. Down low. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and they won that matchup last time, and it wasn't even close, guys.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
Now, here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Holmgren. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Finney-Smith passes to Sharp. Bridges outside. Misses the three. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And they pick up 2. And that's now 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Finney-Smith in the post. He's against Williams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at the Blazers matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Walker's checked in for Dinwiddie. Shots good by Williams.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Bridges, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Nets trail by 5. On the wing, Bridges. The pass to Sharp. To end the run, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Fires the 3, and there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
They set the pick. Thomas passes to Sharp, and Holmgren pulls it down. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And he gets the bucket. Giddey's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
Yeah, just tremendous movement by Josh Giddey. This guy's ability to shake the defense with his handle is impressive.
And Walker throws it down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Thomas finds Finney-Smith. The kick out to Walker. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all three.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome. In a tight contest like this one, where it could go either way, it seems, how would you guys have used your halftime break? And we're going to talk now about that first half of play, and got to start with SGA.
He's looked like a genius.
And that's a halftime wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Bridges. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 10. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Johnson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Johnson.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Trendon Watford comes in for Johnson. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Walker subbed in for Thomas. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And DB, as we look ahead here, the Thunder seem to be well-positioned for sustained success.
They certainly do, Kevin, and the reason you say that is because Oklahoma City has not only amassed a tremendous amount of young talent, Their culture is in place, and they have a history of developing young talent. Now it's about building consistent habits and making sure that translates to winning.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 10. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's the screen. Dinwiddie, left side. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Jumps up, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is SGA at his best, running the floor, playing with pace.
Dinwiddie with it. Williams picks him up. Watford, that one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist here tonight.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 15. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Off target with the open look. Nets trail by 3. O'Neal outside. Sharp the pass to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And it's Sharp missing. The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Giddey. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Dinwiddie kicks to Walker. To the paint and stolen by Williams. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your squad.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Micic, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. On defense, Brooklyn. For the 3. Count that one for Dort. Dort's got 11 points.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
To the inside. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Now a chance to see the numbers for Johnson. He's been a factor for them over the last month, averaging 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Micic, the pass to Dort. Here's Joe for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Claxton, defended by Dort.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
Holmgren in the corner. Pass to Joe from outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead. Smith the pass to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And this is what they're asking for from Dennis Smith Jr. Keep your eyes up and be ready to make a play for your teammates.
Back to Giddey from deep. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. Here's Dort. Rebounded by the Nets.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Back to Claxton. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
Nets trail by 10. We've got 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Claxton, no good.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Giddey, the open look. It's hauled in by Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets.
The defensive tools are there for Dennis Smith Jr. He's got the necessary physical toughness.
And so it's Oklahoma City bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll return shortly. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Brooklyn has possession. Forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Nets trail by 5. Claxton with it. He kicks it to Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. 17-foot shot on the way. Joe good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Good on the shot.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it. This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Passes to Williams. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. There's the pick. And the pass to Claxton. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking. Nobody near Williams. Can't hit from the elbow.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Outside for Thomas. Here's Claxton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. So for the Nets, Sharp comes in for Nicholas Claxton, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Johnson. Pass to Sharp. Finney-Smith kicks to Thomas. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That miss puts him at 53% shooting tonight. 8 for 15 to the middle. Puts it up. Sharp. Williams with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
And it's Sharp missing. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. Shots good by Williams.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Dinwiddie. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Now here's Williams. Finney Smith defending. Here's Wallace. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Dinwiddie. It's Thomas on the wing. Dinwiddie passes to Thomas. Bridges kicks to Thomas. From 13, Bridges shot. Good.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Micic can't hit. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Finney Smith passes to Sharp. Dinwiddie for 3. They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Dennis Smith in for Dinwiddie. Yep, it counts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Thunder leading by 5. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball. Holmgren's got 20.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. is so good at pick-and-roll situations, understanding how to pass around the defender.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 5 assists tonight. Johnson down low. He's guarded by Williams. Thomas outside. Traps in the tray.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Takes a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. That's trailed by 5. Johnson finds Thomas. Down low, Sharp. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Out to Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Well, Thunder have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Johnson, good.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Over in the corner, Dort. Offline with his 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Bridges dishes to Johnson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
I don't know how you can't be excited about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy at such a young age accepts the responsibility of the big-time delivery.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Cameron Johnson.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a two-possession game.
Smith finds Claxton. Bridges for three. Thunder with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You'd love to see him force the issue.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Nets. Lonnie Walker comes in for Cameron Thomas.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Claxton the pass to Smith. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Holmgren the screen. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
So we see the Thunder get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us.